Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Good morning. I am very excited for this video because I've been waiting for this CC cream to come to the UK. It arrived in the UK maybe a week or two now, so I just got it on my hands. I ordered from the Elf website. This is the Elf Camo Cc Cream that I will be doing a video today. So if you're excited, if you're from the UK and you haven't had a chance to get this and watch this video, and you decide if this foundation or this CC cream is for you. So before anything else, guys, I would like to ask you to hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. Please do like this video if you did, share it to your friends, and leave a comments down below. And without further ado, let's just go dive into it. I actually have the It CC cream, which a lot of YouTubers compared Elf Camo CC cream. So I have it here. I was gonna do a side-by-side comparison, which one is better, but it looks like the shades are very far off, so I don't want to put one side with a darker shade and the other one as very light. So if you can see, it's very different. And as of the minute, it looks like the Elf is very light on me. But yes, so this is the packaging. There you go. There's a pump. And it's a plastic squeezy tube, which means it's very handy for when you are traveling, and hopefully this comes in, how many mils is this? 1.05, so slightly a bit more than the usual foundation. So I got the shade 240 warm. Today is my first time using it. I have not used it, so I already did my skincare. I wash my face and do my moisturizer. Today I use the Willeda Skin Food. I use this one. It's very thick. If you like thick moisturizer, it really moisturizes your skin properly, really. Because my skin is very dry right now. So by the way, guys, I am in front of the door in my balcony, so it's all natural light. So if you can see my face, and that's it in natural light. So I think it's a good test also, a representation of how the product actually sits on my face, because we are on natural light. So if it's gonna dim a little bit, if there are any changes, that's it, because right now the clouds is just covering the sun, but hopefully you can still see my skin. So yeah, when you use natural light, you can actually see the texture, the most likely the right representation of your skin in the camera. So this is how I look like, well, my face looks like in natural light. So you can see I have my blemishes, no dark spots. I just did my eyebrows before starting filming, so I have something on my eyebrows just to frame my face a little bit. I did my moisturizer already. I'm gonna do a little bit of color correcting under my eyes. I'm just gonna use my NARS soft matte concealer. I've been using this one as a color corrector because it is quite dark to use as a concealer. So yeah, so I've been using this one to sort of cover the darkness in my under eyes. And also I spread it to cover my darkness here. I'm just gonna press it with my damp sponge. This is also from Elf, my favorite. I have a few of these in my collection. That's it. So the moment we are waiting for to try the Elf Camo CC Cream, And this is a color correcting full coverage natural finish, plus collagen, peptides, and niacinamide. I actually love mixing niacinamide on my skincare routine. This is 14 pounds in the UK, $14 in the US. I think this is one of the priciest, a few of the priciest product of Elf, and they usually around the $5 marks, but pounds mark. But this one is 14. It's probably, I presume it's because of the collagen, peptides, and niacinamide. So so directions: apply 1 to 2 pumps of the CC cream to clean skin using our Elf complexion duo brush to achieve an airbrush finish. So I don't have the dual brush that they want us to use, but I do have the Elf foundation buffing foundation brush, which is this. It's this is my favorite brush. This is actually very good. I think the only difference with the buffing, the dual brush that they were saying, is that the other one on the other end has a smaller one for the concealer. But this one, I love this one so much. And I also have the other Elf ultimate blending brush. So it's almost the same, really. It comes in 20 shades. I think it's not massive, but I think the way I see it on the website is actually a very good, wide selection of colors for different skin tones. So hopefully this is not going to be too light. So what I'm gonna use is just apply 1 to 2 pumps. I usually just apply 1 pump from my foundations because I don't really put so much, but we will try. Then we can just add another pump if we need to. So that's a very small pump. Right, that's it. Okay, so that, I presume that is 1 full pump, and then we will try that one. Hopefully it's gonna be okay. So I will just start with 1/2 of my face first, because I don't know how this one works. It has a smell like a citrusy smell. It's not offensive, so it's all right. Just don't forget to drag it to your, always drag it to your neck, especially if you are not sure about the shade. And yes, that's it, guys. That's one layer, thin layer of the foundation or the CC cream compared to this one. So yeah, I think it's very skin-like. I can still see the sheen from the moisturizer that I use. It's not covering everything for now. I can still see my blemishes peeking through on here. So I'm gonna try using the sponge on the other side and see which one is laying better and which gives us a better coverage. I already presume it will be lesser coverage here. If you use the damp sponge, it usually takes off some of the coverage. Guys, what do you think? Which side do you want better? That sponge side or the brush side? To be honest, I could not see much difference. It looks like the same to me. Shall we attempt to build it up? Right, I don't really need it. I'm happy with this. If I go out, I'm happy with this. If I go to work like this, that's okay. And but we will try. We'll have a little bit of a pump. Right, I'm gonna just concentrate it to this side, and maybe I'm gonna just use, I think you can build it up. It did cover the the darkness here, but you can still see a little bit. I just noticed that each pump of this one is it's a small pump. It's not really like you can overdo it because it's a small pump. That is probably why they're using they said 1 to 2 pump. I don't know why that our neighbor starts to drill when I'm filming. I think I'm happy with the coverage already. I don't really want to make it more than this. Don't really put a lot, and I just want it like natural, and then build up to places where I want it to cover a bit more. So far so good, and it feels tacky for the minute, but I can feel like it's drying up to a powder finish, I would say. So what I'm gonna do is to finish my makeup, and then come back to you when I'm all done. So that's it, guys. This is the finished look. How do you find my base? Is it good? I think my base looks really good. It's sitting nicely on my face. As of the minute, it's not emphasizing any of my fine lines, and it's not sticking to any of my wrinkles. My forehead actually is looking good. Yeah, I think it's beautiful, and I don't think it is lightweight. I can feel that I am actually wearing a makeup. It's not that heavy, but I know I can feel that I am full makeup on. And yeah, and I like the NARS soft matte, and that was actually very light on my skin. Well, compared to the 8cc cream, the 8cc cream is more luminous, considering I didn't even powder the whole of my face. Yeah, if I use this one, this is very luminous, almost bordering shiny. And but the Elf Cc Cream, it's giving me a like a satin finish, which I normally prefer. Yeah, it's not, it doesn't look heavy, it doesn't look cakey, and yeah, I'll be wearing this for a good few hours, and I'll come back and give you my final thoughts. But for now, I really love it. Yeah, and I'm just gonna zoom in so you can actually see a bit more. Yeah, so I'll see you in a few hours time. It is now 2:30 in the afternoon. I'll wear it for another maybe 2 or 3 hours, and then I'll come back and do a check-in. Hi guys, it has been a few days after the first part of this video. It will be a little bit confusing, but I'll tell you why. I totally lost the rest of the footage of my first video, well, the first part of this, and I could not find it. I don't know where it went, so I had to redo this part of the wear test, and I think that was a blessing in disguise at the same time, because I had a bit more time to play with the Elf Camo Cc Cream. So I already have a good solid thought of the foundation. It is now 3:11 in the afternoon, so I will be doing I will try to attempt to do a wear test again. The Elf Camo Cc Cream has been on my face for maybe, I would say, 30-40 minutes now since I did my makeup. So I will do that again today. And then I will give you my final thoughts at the end of this video. So this is how it looks like just after application, and I will try to wear it for a good few hours, but I will not leave it for a very long time because I already know how it works, and this is the third time I'm using it. I had a solid opinion on this foundation already. So for continuity reason, I am filming again in natural sunlight. It's the same spot as the first part of this video. So I will try to come back again here. Hopefully the sun is still out when I do that. So see you in a couple of hours time. So hi guys, it's my first check-in for today, and it is already 5:05. So it's almost 2 to 3 hours now since I had this foundation on, this makeup on, the Elf Cc Cream on my face. So yeah, I'm trying to get the most of it, of the natural light. I put a little bit of artificial light on the background, but my face, it's mostly from the sunlight still, from natural sunlight, if you know what I mean. And it won't be long, it will be, the light will be out. So so this is what it is looking now. So I'm gonna wrap up this video already because I don't think I will be of enough light if I do it later. So I have my thoughts already on this CC cream anyway. So first off, upon application, the Elf CC cream is looking good. The first day that I used it, it was on first application, it was nice, it was looking dewy. After a few hours time, it was getting a bit drier on certain areas, especially under my eyes. I wasn't sure if it was the baking that I did, the combination of the powder and the concealer, but it wasn't looking nice. I wasn't impressed on the first time I used it. On the second day, it wasn't bad. I did prepare my skin a little bit more. I used hydrating primers underneath the CC cream, so it wasn't as bad, and I wasn't baking under my eyes, so it wasn't emphasizing texture under my eyes. So the second day I used it, it was okay. I actually like it better. Now for today, it is just the same. I think for this Elf CC cream, you have to, if you have like my skin type, if you have a mature, dry to normal skin type, you have to actually prepare your skin. You do your prep, your skincare, and then you put hydrating moisturizer, hydrating primer, and then yeah, so you do all those things, and that will help you with how your foundation will look like in the end. I don't think it is long wearing on my face. It wasn't long wearing on me for the last 2 days that I used it. It wasn't really adhering to any of my fine lines or onto my laugh lines, as you can see. It's not doing that, but I just feel like this CC cream, for mine mature, dry to normal skin, it's a little bit on the drying side. So it's not as bad as the first time as I used it. It's definitely a lot better. What I'm saying is, if you want to try this one, if you have the same mature, normal to dry skin as me, or so if you're somebody who had just a not normal to dry skin, you have to like really prepare your skin, your base, before you use this foundation. It is nice, you know, but it's not long lasting. And I actually like soft matte foundations, or you know, CC creams, but this one is just a bit too dry for my liking. And yeah, but so far it's I don't hate it, but it's not something that I would like gravitate to. For me, it's not something that wears off nicely. Yeah, that's it, guys. That's my review, first impression, and a little small review on the Elf Camo Cc Cream. It's not my favorite, it's not terrible, but it's not something that I will be you know, excited to put on every time I do my makeup on. Compared to the CC Cream, the CC Cream is more dewy and it lasts a little bit more longer on my skin. But the CC Cream has a flashback if you take pictures with flash. This one, it doesn't have any, so that's one thing that is good on this one. It doesn't have any flashback. Use a flash photography. Elf Cc Cream is an okay product for me. It's not something that I love, and but if you're looking to try on it, if you have normal skin, then you might like it. If you have a younger normal skin, you might like it, but not for my mature normal to dry skin. It's something that I really have to work onto it, so for it to, you know, make it work on my skin. I really have to prep my skin, you know, to make it less dry looking on my skin. But yeah, that's it, guys. It's not bad, it's not terrible, but it's not something that I'm in love with. So if you did like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and hit the like button. Leave comments down below, and if you have any request, or if you're the same age as me, you have a mature normal to dry skin, if you have something that you want me to you know, do or test anything, and please do leave a comment. And yeah, that's it. Thank you very much for coming over and watching this video, and I shall see you next soon. Bye.